Jaipur, there was feast offered to the Lord, and when the pujaris took it, they all had nightfall. They lost their semen. They were shocked. My God, what is this? So they went to Govindev with the help of head priest and they requested, "Oh Lord, what is this? We took prasadam offered to you, and what happened like this?" Lord said, Govindev said, "You knew that that feast was sponsored by a prostitute. Hmm? So how dare of you to eat that food, prasadam? Because she's sinful, she sells her body, and with that money earned, she sponsored the feast. How did you eat that?" All the devotees said, "Oh Lord, but it was offered to you, prasad, so we took." He said, "I can digest anything in the creation. You cannot. You should not have taken. Henceforth be careful. Please, Govinda. So we have to be careful. Vishaira anna khaile, malina khele man, mind will become contaminated. You know the other story, one sadhu used to go village to village, take alms, take prasad like that. So once one old lady called him to his hut, "Swami ji, महाराज आइए हमारे घर में आइए प्रसाद देते." बोले ठीक है, तो गए वो और उनको बहुत अच्छा प्रसाद खिलाया उसने. हट था, her sari was torn, his old sari, but she felt very fantastic items. And Maharaj, the Swami was surprised. But then he said, "Okay, no problem." Then he washed his hands after prasadam. He thanked the lady, "Thank you, Mataji." And then he was leaving. He left. She said, "Okay, thank you, Maharaj, for coming to our house, Gracie." He left. He walked outside the village. He's going to next village. So he went to the outskirts of the village, almost outside. And that time he heard somebody shouting from here, "Maharaj, Maharaj, rukiye Maharaj." Then he looked back. That lady was coming running. And he wondered, "Arey, sab to ho gaya. Why is she coming?" So anyway, she came close. "हाँ, महाराज, महाराज, रुकिए." बोले क्या हुआ? बोले महाराज बुरा मत मानिए, लेकिन थोड़ा देखिए आपके बैग में छोला जो है उसमें कहीं गलती से मेरा प्लेट तो नहीं आया? अरे क्या माता जी क्या बात कर रहे हैं आप? Why should I take your plate? I only came for प्रसाद. प्रसाद लेके हाथ धो के चला मैं. नहीं बुरा मत मानिए, देखिए. तो ठीक है, जो क्या खोल के देखा तो प्लेट था. I took out the plate and gave. हाँ, she said, "Yeah, this only महाराज." No problem, no problem. गलती से मेरा होगा. So he was wondering, how did this happen? So she said, "No problem, thank you, thank you." And she was leaving. She turned around and then he said, "Mataji, थोड़ा रुकिए." बोले माताजी आपका तो झोपड़ी है उधर, ठीक, it's not a good hut also, and you have old clothes सारी and old torn सारी. आपने मुझे इतना अच्छा प्रसाद कहाँ से खिलाया पंच पकवान? तो बोले उसका गर्दन नीचे गिरा. बोले महाराज व्हाट टू टेल, एक प्रवचन में मैं गई थी तो वहाँ वो साधु महाराज बोले कि साधुओं को घर में बुलाना चाहिए, अच्छा खिलाना चाहिए, भगवान के आशीर्वाद मिलते हैं. तो फिर मैंने सोचा आपको बुलाएं. बट देन मैं एम पुअर लेडी, वेयर डू आई हैव रिसोर्सेज. तो एक घर में जाके मैंने थोड़ा राइस चोरी किया. देन आई वेंट टू अनदर हाउस, आई स्टोल सम दाल. आई वेंट टू थर्ड हाउस, स्टोल सम सब्जी. सब लाके मैंने कुकिंग करके आई सर्व्ड यू. He said, "Okay, now I understand. The whole thing was stolen. And that stealing mentality, you had stolen and you cooked it. So your stealing mentality went in the food. I ate the food. The stealing mentality went in my consciousness. And without knowledge, after washing hands and all, I kept the plate in my bag. Though this is not my practice and habit at all. पहली बार ही हुआ because you had stolen everything. Your stealing mentality went in my consciousness. So this is how whosoever cooks, his mentality comes in our consciousness also. That's why one has to be extremely careful. Where does one accept invitation from? We should not accept invitation from Mayavadis, atheists, materialists, no question. Because they don't love Krishna, they are haters of Krishna, they hate Krishna. So we don't go to their house to take prasadam. दुर्योधन का भोग न खायो. We don't go to some rich man who is like Duryodhan, who hates Krishna and he is ready to give you chappan bhog. We don't go to his house. So unless one is very advanced, he is unable to utilize everyone's contribution to further the Krishna consciousness movement. Therefore, on principle, one should not accept charity from the Mayavadis or atheists. Indeed, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has forbidden devotees to associate even with ordinary men who are too addicted to material sense gratification. Morning we discussed. Sandarshinam Vishainam Athayoshitaamscha. Last paragraph. The conclusion is that we should always, so you may underline this, we should always keep company with devotees. First, observe the regulative devotional principles. Second, follow in the footsteps of the acharyas. Third, and in full obedience carry out the orders of the spiritual master. 4 orders Prabhupada has given. In this way, we shall be able to develop our devotional service and dormant Krishna consciousness. The devotee who is neither a neophyte nor a Mahabhagavat, a greatly advanced devotee. That means not Kanishtadhikari, not Uttamadhikari. That means Madhyamadhikari. But is within the middle status of devotional service, is expected to love the Supreme Personality of Godhead, make friends with the devotees, show favor to the ignorant, and reject the jealous and demoniac. So that 11th canto it is said, Nava Yogendras, there it is said, there is a lot of discussion about Kanishta Madhyam Uttam. So the characteristics of Madhyamadhikari is Ishwareshu Tadadhineshu Balisheshu Dvishashu Cha Prema Maitri Krupa Upeksha Yakkaroti Samadhyama. So 4 personalities. Ishwareshu, towards Krishna. Tad Adhineshu, those who are adhin to Krishna, subordinate to Krishna, subservient to Krishna, devotees. Balisheshu, those who are innocent. Dvishashu, those who are envious. So 4. Krishna, devotees, innocent, envious. How does Madhyamadhikari deal with them? Prema, Maitri, Krupa, Upeksha, respectively. Prem towards Krishna, Maitri, friendship towards devotees, Krupa, mercy towards, compassion towards innocent, and Upeksha, avoiding or this envious. Yah karoti samadhyama. One who does like this, he is a Madhyamadhikari. So we should know clearly how to deal with whom. Just like in the college also, you know how to deal with HOD, how to deal with the dean, how to deal with professor, how to deal with your friends, how to deal with the peons there. We deal with all these people differently because their adhikar is different. Similarly in spiritual life also. In this verse there is brief mention of the process of making loving transactions with the Supreme Personality of Godhead and making friends with the devotees. According to the Dadati principle, an advanced devotee is supposed to spend at least 50% of his income on the service of the Lord and his devotees. Hari Bol. Nitya Seva ki, kisi membership ki. Brahmachari is happy, boys are happy, working devotees are tensed. अरे इसी तो नाम में है, बहुत डिफिकल्ट है वो. सैलरी हुआ होने के पहले प्रभु जी बोलते हैं कि वो है ना, क्या कहते हैं उसको, डायरेक्ट ट्रांसफर, ई मैंडेट जो भी है आपको पता है. आया ही नहीं मेरे खाते में, वही से वही चला गया. तेरा तुझको अर्पण भगवान, मेरा लागे जेब, मेरी कट गई जेब. बट अच्छा है, देते रहो. ब्रह्मचर्य बिकम ब्लिसफुल, लाइफ बिकम्स इजी. In ashram, they are ecstatic. Srila Rupa Goswami has set such an example in his life. When he decided to retire, he distributed 50% of his life's earning to Krishna's service and 25% to his relatives and kept 25% for personal emergencies. This example should be followed by all devotees. Hari Bol. सबने note down किया कि नहीं? This example should be followed by all devotees. All of us are devotees or not? नहीं नहीं, हम डिवोटी नहीं है. मैं तो नॉन डिवोटी, मैं पक्का फॉलोअर. अधम 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 अधम. स्पेशली ये लाइन सुन के तो सभी बोले नहीं मैं डिवोटी नहीं हूँ. मेरा जेब मत काटिए, मैंने मेरा नित्य से मत कीजिए. This example should be followed by all devotees. Whatever one's income, Hari Bol, क्या income है बताओ सब. 50% should be spent on behalf of Krishna and his devotees, and this will fulfill the demands of Dadati. बाप रे, तो बम फूट गया. अभी तक तो सब ठीक चल रहा था, लव लव चल रहा था. लव में ये कहाँ से बम फट गया. बम फटना चाहिए ना, पता भी होना चाहिए कि लव नहीं है. जब जेब में हाथ डालता है गोविंद देव तो भारी लगता है हाथ उनका. In the next verse, Srila Rupa Goswami informs us what kind of Vaishnava should be selected as a friend and how Vaishnava should be served. Okay, any question? मेरा क्वेश्चन है सब कितना नित्य सेवा देंगे? लिस्ट बनाकर दीजिए, ठीक है? मैं क्रॉस चेक करता हूँ बाद में.
This example is should followed by all the devotees. So practically we see this is
not followed.
Only rarely somebody is.
Yes, तो वो डिवोटी है. हम इनकी चरणों की धूली लेते सर. प्रभु आप उधर ही रहिए, हम यही रहने पीछे.
Is Radhesham Prabhu said the standard to like. Initially, I heard that initially he said that 50% one should give, but the devotees could not give, so then we reduced it to 25 or 20, then 10.
Yes, it's no compulsory, you cannot force giver like that. But that is not that if you give him 50%, he's only 10%. No, he will be happy to accept. But minimum is set, 10% minimum. I think Brahmachari is 10%, those who are Gauranga Seva boys, and Nityan Seva boys, and Viprakarastas 20% minimum. और उसमें भी हायरार्की है ना, कुछ तो गोल्ड मेंबर, सिल्वर, प्लैटिनम, ऐसा कुछ तो है ना? हाँ? पुणे में यहाँ पे नहीं, यहाँ पे सब डायमंड मेंबर्स 100% दे दो आप. अब यहाँ पे एक ही पॉलिसी रखेंगे हम, सब डायमंड मेंबर्स 100% आके टेबल पे रख देंगे, ठीक है? Once one Gauranga Sabha boy asked that Prabhu, why to give easy membership 10%? उससे अच्छा है कि हम वो बचा के easy membership we will not give and we will earn more money quickly. We will join by giving money to parents. बचेगा ना 10%. So 100% सैलरी रख के बैंक में भर के एफडी वगैरह बना के पेरेंट्स के नाम पे रख दें. Then we will join as a brahmachari. So why not avoid easy? Radhesham Prabhu said, what is the guarantee you will remain alive to join brahmachari ashram? What if you die before? So better give at least 10% easy. जिंदा रहोगे ब्रह्मचारी बनना, मर गए तो एटलीस्ट तुम्हारा 10% इजी तो भगवान के चरणों में तो गए. तो लड़के डर गए, बाप रे प्रभु जी तो हमारे मौत की बात कर रहे हैं. प्रभु तो एकदम ऐसे छोड़ेंगे नहीं किसी को. गौरांग सभा के लड़कों को भी नहीं छोड़ेंगे. अरे तुम जान दोगे भगवान के लिए, बाद में देखेंगे, बाद में हम वो जानेंगे. जान ही चले गए तो किसी दे तो अभी बाद में बचे, तुम जिंदा रहे तो आ जाना आश्रम में, धीरे से आना, आ जाना ऐसे. बट आई अप्रिशिएट दैट. बात हो सकता है. Like one boy was there, always first year, second year, third year, and all 4 years of engineering. CVP college is there, government college of engineering, Pune, at par with IIT in India. So he was university topper, Pune university topper for all 4 years, mechanical or whatever engineering. So then he got nicely placed in job also. He was Nityananda Sabha boy. He was 24 years old. I think 2-3 years he did job. He was a Nityananda Sabha boy, getting married. Miss Mataji was not there, but his name was there in marriage bureau. So once in Ramnavami festival, because Ramnavami festival some kids programs were there. Yeah, Balotsav. Some Balotsav is mainly taken care by Matajis only. So many Matajis taking care of children's program, stalls, everything. So somebody who is going to marry, that boy was required. So he was appointed from ISKCON Youth Forum because he was going to get married only. So he was assisting Matajis and all that. The program was more or less over. After Prasadam, suddenly he had stomach problem and he was having pain like anything. Then he collapsed on the ground. So devotees immediately picked him up, put him in the van and took him to hospital, Sassoon hospital. And then he was admitted for 1 or 2 days and he died. Some severe and some problem inside. And he left his body only. 24-year young boy, Nityan Sabha boy, and university topper all throughout. Coming from somewhat poor family, but well placed in job, university topper. Left body. 16 round, initiated devotee. Das Daspur. His name was supposed to be different, but when he came in front of Radha Swami Maharaj, on this auspicious day, I take my vows, and every day I will chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra. I follow the 4 regulative principles: no meditating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication, and no illicit sex, no gambling. And in the mission of Srila Prabhupada, I will serve in the mood of the servant 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 of yourself. Like that 4 or 5 times he said. तो महाराज heard, अरे तो रुक ही नहीं रहे, servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. तो महाराज ने on the spot change the name because उसका initial कुछ और था, I don't remember. तो it was not with T. लेकिन इतना बोला तो महाराज ने उधर स्क्रैच कर दिया and नाम दे दिया दासानुदास दास. So he became Dasanudas Prabhu. So initiated disciple also, devotee also, very nice, but left body. So who knows whether he will remain alive or not. Make hay when sun shines. अगर सूखा चारा बनाना है तो जब सूरज चमक रहे हैं तब वो गीला चारा रख दो, वो सूर्य किरणों से धूप में जल्दी से सूख जाएंगे. अब सनलाइट ही नहीं आ रहा है, क्लाउडी डे, it will not turn into सूखा चारा. So make hay when sun shines. So now is the time you offer whatever your money for Krishna's service. If you remain alive, you can join as a brahmachari. लेकिन कल किसने देखा, रहे ना रहे, आज दे दो आप. ठीक है. Anyway, any other?
I have heard Radhasam Prabhu told that you should divide your income in two ways, and you should spend 50% for all the Krishna conscious activities, just like going to yatra, going to camp, everything. So, and 10% is the any way you have to give. The extra you should divide in two ways. One part you should use for Krishna conscious activity, and other is for your activity. So
That will also do. नहीं 100% आप देना चाहे तो दे सकते हैं. बट अगर ऐसा करने तो वैसा भी कर सकते हैं, आपकी इच्छा. Any other? Yes. There behind. Or okay, you may ask after you came.
Like we say that we can get love by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
We can give.
Love by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So actually the education which we have got outside, and many, especially the new boys, they say that it means crying for Krishna and showing some expression toward Krishna. As in Bhagavatam also says, if your heart is not melting, when you chant Hare Krishna, your heart is like stone. So many boys, like we have some a stereotype of understanding of this law. So and nowadays in media also so much is there, like one video one boy sent me, which is written that I can train you how to chant 64 rounds in 2 hours. Maybe some Radhakund Babaji. So how to make them understand what is real love and what is
By our actions only, how much are we convinced? Prabhupada in one leaders meeting, all GPCs, Prabhupada said very loudly, boldly. So, if we are convinced that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, we can conquer the whole world in just 18 days. Because that much time it took for Pandavas to win the battle of Kurukshetra over Kauravas. So just 18 days. So how many of you are convinced that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead? All leaders were shocked. When Prabhupada is asking me, that means we have to be fully convinced. And they were not fully convinced, so they were silent. So if you are convinced of what you are practicing, you will be able to give conviction to others also. First, if we are only not convinced, then what can we? Our actions speak louder than our words. An example is better than precept. Ultimately, eventually they will understand. Even if they go to the Radhakund Baba, 2 घंटे में 64 माला करेंगे, आदमी थक के आ जाएंगे. करेंगे नहीं, 2 घंटे में 16 माला इधर वॉइस में अच्छा है. फिर राधाकुंड में मेरा फोक निकल गया पूरा. तो they will let the person understand himself also. There are several techniques of guiding. One of the techniques is person should get first-hand experience also. Like one of the boys in NIT Warangal, so he voiced for. So he said, I asked him, Prabhu, you have to follow everything properly. You have to be a brahmachari. So you have to be very submissive and all that. So in Pune temple, Radheshyam Prabhu is the head and he is very strict brahmachari standards and all that. So with this kind of behavior, he will not allow you to be brahmachari in Pune. अरे प्रभु ठीक है, वहाँ नहीं, पुणे नहीं, तो मैं कहीं और इसको ज्वाइन करूँगा, कहीं और ब्रह्मचर्य आश्रम ज्वाइन करूँगा. अरे ब्रह्मचर्य आश्रम क्या है, ऐसे क्या? It's not so easy. Many places there are very few brahmacharis. They are not well trained and they sometimes speak lies and they don't attend morning program. So you want to join brahmachari in such place? बोले हाँ गुरु, नहीं होना तो कहीं और ज्वाइन करेंगे। बोले अच्छा ठीक है, बोले अभी वारंगल मंदिर जाओ, मैं प्रेसिडेंट को कॉल करता हूँ, तुम जाओगे आज उधर, आज रात को उधर रुकना, कल सुबह का मॉर्निंग प्रोग्राम अटेंड करना, चाहिए तो 1-2 दिन रहो उधर, प्रसाद वगैरह लेना, और कल शाम को वापस आना। मैं प्रेसिडेंट को कॉल करता हूँ, तुम्हें रूम वगैरह दे देंगे। तो आई कॉल्ड द प्रेसिडेंट कि प्रभु हमारे एक लड़का आ रहा है, उसके रहने की प्रसाद की व्यवस्था की। बोले हाँ ठीक है प्रभु। तो फिर वो गया और रह के वगैरह आगे, दूसरे दिन शाम को आया। बोला हाउ वाज योर एक्सपीरियंस इधर? वो मंदिर पूरा खाली खाली रहता है, वो तो 2 ही ब्रह्मचारी है, वो सेवा करते हैं, दिखते ही नहीं, और बाकी कोई दिखता ही नहीं मंदिर में। बोला हाँ ये होता है, ऐसा मत सोचो कहीं भी ज्वाइन कर लेंगे ब्रह्मचारी के रूप में, इट्स नॉट सो इजी। So sometimes giving first hand experience is also good. Or we say that was in 3rd year or something. This is new boy I think we are talking, but we should guide properly. Yes.
Krishna, you told the story of Radha Govindji, that they offer the food to the Lord. So we also as society, we accept donations from many places, and that is prasadam is.
That's why our grihasthas, when they give donation, that money can be used preferably for brahmachari fund, brahmachari ashram, cooking, etc. And other money can go in the service of their lordships. That way we can.
There should be separate account for that.
हाँ.
Only those who are devotees chanting, their donation only.
Yeah, we cannot take materialistic simple peoples directly, otherwise such kind of consequences will be there. It's very heavy. विषेरा अन्न खायले बलि नहिले मन नाही कृष्ण रसमरण. Don't be fearful, but be careful.
And when you go home also, so there are also sometimes not only garlic, add some simple food, milk or roti chapati you take from relatives home, and but they may be eating meat or vegetables or whatever.
But if they have not added meat in that, that is okay. We can take. Certainly, it may not be offered. It is simple only. But if you are helpless, you don't have any other option, you will have to take. मैं तो किसी से रिलेटिव के घर गया ही नहीं जब से डिवोटी बना। न रहेगा पास, न बजेगी बांसुरी।
Sometimes in the house program also devotees goes. So there
There we don't go for eating. There we go for kirtan,
no,
katha.
they go for kirtan only, but sometimes they offer some prasadam. So what
तो
extent?
हाथ में लेके आ जाने का। कौन से गृहस्थ थे? 16 राउंडर वगैरह है, इनिशिएटेड वगैरह ठीक है। नहीं तो इतना ऐसा है कि फिर गैया को दे देना। That is what we do. इधर सत्यनारायण पूजा में चले गए, वो पुजारी नहीं देते हाथ में, हम खाते नहीं उसको, लेते हैं, लेके आते हैं, इधर गैया को वगैरह दे देते हैं। We should not eat. Because that pujari is not having clear conception of the Supreme, and he may have many material desires, so we don't eat.
Like in one lecture of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, I heard recently Maharaj was telling that if somebody is not eating meat, and he is simply a vegetarian, so one can eat for preaching purpose. He can eat
for preaching
but
purpose we can.
fried items. Maharaj was telling.
Yeah.
And if one is a devotee of Chandimalans, one can take full meal or whatever. So
We have to discriminate. We have to be careful.
is there any right limit or
Hmm?
to what extent?
That you have to decide limit. Maharaj told already. We may. For preaching purpose we may. That depends on who. ऐसे आप गए preacher के साथ, आप भी खाने बैठ गए, चलो महाराज ने बोला था, और बोलेंगे थोड़े all भी fried item लाओ तो आलू फ्राई और कौन से फ्राई है, आपको पता नहीं क्या फ्राइड आइटम बोला है? इन्होंने जबरदस्त स्वामी महाराज ने बोला है, लाओ सब फ्राइड आइटम। आपको पता नहीं तो मैं चलता हूँ आपके किचन में, बनाते चलो, ऐसे मत करो। तो महाराज के नाम पे ठीक है। और
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण।
So sometimes we go for doing kirtan in the house. So they offer fruits.
Fruits is okay.
So we take.
Best is uncut fruits offered to Krishna or not offered, we can offer here also. If not, they are cut. If they are grihasthas who don't eat meat at home, तो उनका नाइफ वगैरह सब क्लीन है। बट अगर सपोज किसी मटेरियलिस्टिक के घर में गए, उसने फ्रूट्स दिया लेकिन नाइफ वही है जिससे उसने पता नहीं क्या क्या काटा है, क्योंकि वो मीट खाता है, तो नॉट गुड। That's why when I go to such outsiders family, then I tell them uncut foods. They advance में पूछते हैं तो आप हमारे घर में क्या खाएंगे? बोले नहीं जरूरत नहीं, मेरा सुबह रहता है पैसा। नहीं कुछ तो लेना होगा, ठीक है अनकट फ्रूट्स दे दो। तो ऑफर करके या अनऑफर्ड करके अनऑफर्ड ही ऐसे खरीद के दे दें बस। गृहस्थ हैं 16 राउंडर्स हैं, इनिशिएटेड है, 4 रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल्स फॉलो करते हैं, देन फाइन। उनको भी ट्रेनिंग देना चाहिए, लेकिन सब वो हमारी जिम्मेदारी होती है। तो ट्रेनिंग कुछ दिया नहीं, वो कुछ भी कर रहे हैं, कैसे भी जब कर रहे हैं हरे कृष्णा है कि नहीं? दिमाग घूमता है तो कहीं बच्चों को देखा है इस्लाम में बच्चे हरे कृष्णा क्वाइट वाइब्रेंट जब होता है, वाइब्रेंट बीट्स तो रहते हैं and bit by bit. So it is our responsibility to train them to be serious practitioners. Then they can take it.
Like probably you told like a story of one like Brahmana Pujari who ate prasad which was offered by like prostitute.
हाँ.
So some kind of inauspicious thing happened.
Hmm.
So like that Krishna told like कि अहम तदाहम भक्ति उपरितम अस्नामि परता।
हाँ भगवान खाते हैं, लेकिन आप नहीं वो कर सकते।
पर भगवान तो
वो बांट दो ना, भगवान को हो गया ऑफर, महाप्रसाद बन गया, बांट दो सब धन दुनिया को, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं। आप क्यों खा रहे हो सब? है कि नहीं? बांट दो ना। Yes.
Krishna comes in, when something comes in contact with Krishna, it becomes completely pure. So Krishna is accepted, and because we are Krishna's immanent, so then why is it problem?
Krishna told na, I can digest anything. Why did you take that? Govinda said.
It became pure. Krishna ate it.
अरे एक दिन तो दूसरों को प्रसाद खिलाओ। तो रोज अपने ब्रह्मचारी भी खाते हैं, भगवान को खिलाओ अच्छा है, क्योंकि वो घूम के अपने पास ही आते हैं आश्रम में। पता नहीं उधर वैसा प्रॉब्लम था कि नहीं मैनेजमेंट का, शायद हो भी सकता है, इसलिए गोविंद देव ने अच्छा खासा उनको सबक सिखा दिया कि आगे से कभी तो बांटेंगे आने वाली सामान्य जनता को भी, तो यही खाते रहते। वो भी हो सकता है, वो नहीं पता मुझे, लेकिन एटलीस्ट उधर तो क्लियरली बताया था कि आई कैन ईट एनीथिंग, नॉट यू।
So like we say that if you are not feeling like chanting, then you chant and you will start. So are these 6 principles also, like it is said that wherever love exists, these 6 principles are practiced. So even Puryam Akhyati Pritchati also, like when we are not so much inspired by some devotee, we should practice these principles.
No, that is not with everyone, with few, especially revealing one's mind in confidence, counseling, that is with counselor, or some very senior devotee who will not spread that thing everywhere unnecessarily in a wrong way. He is mature devotee, then we tell, not anyone and everyone. But otherwise Krishna Katha and all that we can discuss with many. Yes. Should we go to the next? No more questions. Okay, so then we will go to the 5th one. So 1 to 4 are like one side, but now different setting. The discussion is shifting to something else. So 5 to 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 verses are about the internal development and vision of the Madhyamadikari. Now till now it was like more gross things, external. Now this is little more going deeper. 4 verses, 5, 6, 7, 8. The internal development and vision of the Madhyamadikari. How in this 5th verse, which is vidhi, things to be done, it is particularly discussing about how service is rendered unto 3 different devotees, that means Kanishta, Madhyam, and Uttam Adhikari, by a Madhyam Adhikari. So this verse is from the viewpoint of Madhyam Adhikari. How Madhyam Adhikari behaves with Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyam Adhikari, and Uttam Adhikari. So that is the 5th verse. Please repeat after me. कृष्णेति यस्य गिरितं मनसा ध्रियेत दीक्षास्ति चेत् प्रणतिभिश्च भजन्तमीशम् शुश्रूषया भजन विज्ञमनन्यमन्या निन्दादिशून्यरुदमीप्सितं सङ्गलभ्या. So he says one should mentally honor the devotee who chants the holy name of Lord Krishna. Manasa adriyeta, in the mind. He should honor obeisances. Externally, Madhyamadhikari may not pay. He is not expected to pay obeisances to Kanishta Adhikari externally. But in the mind, he must. Manasa adriyeta. In the mind, he should. He cannot say, "Ye to kya kal ka chukra." That kind of disrespect is sign of envy. He cannot do that. Madhyamadhikari doesn't act on envy. He is elevated in his consciousness. So in the mind he will offer obeisances. Dikshasti chet pranati bhishya bhajantamisham. One should offer humble obeisances to the devotee who has undergone spiritual initiation. Diksha. Spiritual initiation means second Diksha. Brahman Diksha. And the sign is Bhajantam Isham. He is engaged in devotional service unto the Supreme Personality. He is worshipping the deities. One should offer humble obeisances to the devotee who has undergone spiritual initiation Diksha and is engaged in worshipping the deity. Who is engaged in worshipping deity? Second initiated, Brahman initiated. Shushrusha bhajana vigyam ananya manya. And one should associate with and faithfully serve that pure devotee who is advanced in undeviated devotional service. So, associating and faithfully serving pure devotee. And his symptom is given in the last line. Ninda adi shunyam rudham ipsita sangalabhya. And whose heart is completely devoid of the propensity to criticize others. So, if you are free from this tendency to criticize others, you are a pure devotee. How many of you want to become pure devotees? So, you have to give up seeing faults. Our disease is envy and symptom is fault finding. Whenever you find fault anywhere, anyone, know that you have disease of envy. You have envy for that person. नहीं प्रभु ऐसा नहीं है, नहीं ऐसा ही है प्रभु, बनो मत. जैसे हमारे माता पिता में हम फॉल्ट देखते हैं. So many faults are there. Somebody's father and mother may be black, may be short, there may be some mole, some father may be having bald head, somebody may have weak vision, कानों को सुनाई कम दे रहा होता, दांत हिल रहे हैं, या बूढ़े हो गए हैं, बाल पक गए हैं. So many faults are there in our mother and father. But because you love them, you don't see any fault. But if you see fault in anybody else, that means you have envy towards them. So get rid of envy. That is the sign that you don't have love for Krishna. You are a superficial practitioner. Become deeper practitioner. Okay, so that is the translation. So you got the words, na? Krishneti yasya giritam. जब भगवान के सामने भगवान का नाम लेता है, उसको मन में आदर. One who is gone spiritual initiation, represented by Bhajantam Isham, he is engaged in worshipping deity. Pranati Bhishya, to him, physically offering obeisances. Shushrushaya, associating and faithfully serving. Bhajana Vigyam Ananya Manya, a pure devotee who is expert in his bhajan, and his external characteristic is Nindadi Shunya. Internally he is deep in his bhajan, pure devotee. वो तो हमें कैसे समझेगा? But externally we can see that by his freedom from disrespecting others or criticizing others. I was attending in 2019 December. There was Prem Milan festival in Bangalore. His name is Jayapataka Swami Maharaj was coming. So there was a huge festival in one huge what you call bhavan kind of thing, palace. It's called as palace building, something they call. So there it was arranged. 2,000-3,000 devotees were there from all Bangalore temples. So there, before Maharaj arrived, His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj was giving talk. So he was telling that in my last 40 experience of association with His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Not even once I have seen him criticizing any devotee in public, blaspheming any devotee in public. In last 40 year association, हमारा तो उम्र भी 40 नहीं होगा, अच्छा मेरा है लेकिन आप सबका नहीं होगा. 40 years का association because he came in 78 or something. Maharaj Bhakti Purushottam. Last 40 years I have not seen him even once criticizing, blaspheming any devotee in public. पर्सनली प्राइवेटली कर सकते हैं क्योंकि शिष्य है, डिसाइपल है, गलती की है, इट इज गुरुज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू करेक्ट हिम, लेकिन पब्लिकली नहीं देखा कभी. महाराज बोल रहे सर्वस्टैंड में तो सुनते रह गए महाराज का. हम तो ऐसे ही किधर भी झाड़ देते किसी को, तो हमें लर्न करना चाहिए. वी शुड लर्न. इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट प्रिंसिपल. ओके, सो परपोर्ट. In order to intelligently apply the sixfold loving reciprocations mentioned in the previous verse, one must select proper persons with careful discrimination. So earlier, say those four things were told. Tadadi Pratikirmani. तो करना किसके साथ है? That one has to select appropriately, regular basis, and for more further devotional days. In general, as we discussed, to newcomers we can give stickers, we can give gifts, greeting card, but for further progress, so we need to select. One must, you can underline if you want, one must select proper persons with careful discrimination for sixfold loving reciprocations. Srila Rupa Goswami therefore advises that we should meet with the Vaishnavas in an appropriate way according to their particular status. You may underline these also. We should meet. How to deal? I already gave example. हवलदार के साथ हम कैसे पेश आते हैं, इंस्पेक्टर के साथ कैसे, फिर IG, what they call इंस्पेक्टर जनरल, देखा ना IG, इंस्पेक्टर जनरल समथिंग, DIG, डिप्यूटी इंस्पेक्टर जनरल, समथिंग लाइक दैट. So we have to know how to deal with different people. हवलदार बोले हरे कृष्णा सर, आपसे मिलके बहुत खुशी हुई, और पुलिस को हटा गए तो हट जा बीच में, और हवलदार को हमने ग्रीट किया. तो वी आर रॉन्ग इन आवर बिहेवियर, क्योंकि वो अरे ये तो कौन बीच में आ गया, हम हमारे नेबर है वो नेबर होगा, लेकिन ये बीच में पुलिस उसका बाप है, वो इज द मास्टर. यू कैन नॉट डिस्कार्ड हिम लाइक दैट. यू हैव टू नो हाउ टू डील विद डिफरेंट पीपल अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर अधिकार, अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर एडवांसमेंट इन कॉन्शियसनेस, कृष्ण कॉन्शियसनेस. इन दिस वर्स ही टेल्स us how to deal with the three types of devotees, Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama Adhikari. Now their symptoms. The Kanishta Adhikari is a neophyte who has received the Harinam initiation from the spiritual master. So first initiation is there means Kanishta Adhikari. Sorry, प्रभुपाद जो बोल रहे हैं हम बता रहे थे. मैं तो कनिष्ठा धाम हूँ, हमारा ऊपर से ब्राह्मण दीक्षा हुआ है, but the Kanishta Adhikari is a neophyte who has received the Harinam initiation from the spiritual master, and now you see here every word matters. Prabhupada's language, you'll see how meticulous it is, and is trying to chant the holy name of Krishna. Prabhupada is not writing and he chanting holy name of Krishna. क्या बोल रहे हैं? Trying to chant Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. फिर से वो trying Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Again he's trying. ये गुण मतलब है, समझ रहे ना? He's trying to chant. वो फूल का मंत्र जप कर नहीं पा रहे हो. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण राम 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 राम. He's trying to chant. जैसे बच्चा होता है जो चलता है थोड़ा गिर जाता है कि नहीं, तो हम क्या कहते हैं? He's trying to walk. हम थोड़ा कहते हैं कि वॉकिंग, ऐसे बोलते क्या? तो क्लियर है वो वॉकिंग क्या कर रहा है, वो गिर रहा है बार बार. तो ही इज ट्राइंग टू वॉक. वैसे वी आर ट्राइंग टू चैंट हरे कृष्णा. और उसका माइंड घूम रहा है पूरा दुनिया भर में. हरे कृष्णा समझता है क्या? हरे राम. मैं भी कुछ कहूँ हरे कृष्णा. मुझे ऐसा डांटा हरे राम. आज दिखाता हूँ उसको, मॉर्निंग प्रोग्राम होने दो. हरे कृष्णा. He's trying to chant. और मन ने तो गोलियां मार रहा है वो. जो सीनियर कोई तो सीनियर ने उसको एडॉक सर्विस दे दी कल शाम को. सोने ही जा रहा था, मॉस्किटो नेट का जिप खोला ही था, और वो बोले प्रभु थोड़ा वो गैस सिलेंडर खत्म हो गया, ला के हाँ मैं हम्बल सर. और फिर दूसरे दिन सुबह जब मैं वो गोली मार रहा है. समझता है क्या आपने? मैं सो रहा था, दिख नहीं रहा था कि उसका अंधा है क्या? हाँ, जिप तो बोला था ना, मुझे क्यों भेजा वो गैस सिलेंडर, उसके अंदर गैस नहीं है क्या? मेरे अंदर गैस भर रही है। समझ रहे ना? तो वो ट्राइंग टू चैंट वाला आदमी है, कनिष्ठ अधिकारी, neophyte, who has received Harinam initiation, but is trying to chant holy name of Krishna. One should respect such a person within his mind as a कनिष्ठ अधिकारी. ये कौन? मध्यम अधिकारी. Other कनिष्ठ अधिकारी should bow down also, but मध्यम अधिकारी can in the mind respect such a person. This is my trying Prabhu. Trying Prabhu. Quite sometimes crying also, and others crying others. But ठीक है, he's still trying, so we respect him in the mind. A मध्यम अधिकारी has received spiritual initiation. See the words. पहले क्या word था? Harinam initiation. Now see, spiritual initiation means second initiation, and that is actual diksha according to Vedic standard. Prabhupada, this genius acharya, who gave Harinam initiation such high status, getting diksha, Harinam diksha in ISKCON, first initiation itself is so glorious, because 16 rounds he chanting at least for 1 full year, following 4 regulative principles, etc. So Prabhupada increased the standard of Harinam initiation quite high, and even now if you go to Gaudiya Maths and all, in first 1 week or so the person is hardly chanting 4 rounds or something, उसका हरिनाम दीक्षा ऐसे हो जाता है, हो गया पहले 1-2 हफ्ते में he chanting 4-5 rounds, हो गया. And second diksha they will not give so easily. They will wait for 1 or 2 years. They will watch him whether he is following everything. Then they will give Gayatri mantras, Brahman diksha. Because according to them, Brahman diksha is the diksha, spiritual initiation. But it is Prabhupada's amazing uniqueness that he raised the standard of Harinam diksha to highest levels. A Madhyamadikari has received spiritual initiation from the spiritual master and has been fully engaged by him in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. See the difference. Earlier, he is a neophyte, he has received Harinam initiation from the spiritual master and is trying to chant the holy name. Now here you see, he has been fully engaged by spiritual master in transcendental loving service of the Lord. That means deity worship. वो भी लव के साथ करना है, ये सब ट्रेनिंग गुरु देते हैं. See the language, very careful. You can see meticulously Prabhupada is using that. Has been fully engaged, not trying वगैरह कुछ नहीं, fully engaged है वो, और वो spiritual master ने engage किया उसको. The Madhyamadikari should be considered to be situated midway in devotional service. Now third one, the Uttamadikari, our highest devotee, is one who is very advanced in devotional service. And Uttamadikari is not interested in blaspheming others. See, not only not blaspheming others, but not even interested in blaspheming others. Like I told, when Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj said about Jayapataka Maharaj. So we have to learn like that. That I should not be interested also in blaspheming others. Our Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, in the devotee community, when sometimes it happens, neophyte sometimes. So one devotee starts speaking ill of other devotee. So when Raghunath Bhatta would be there, he would immediately say, just the fact that that devotee chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is enough for me to overlook all other deficiencies, drawbacks, shortcomings, limitations. I don't want to hear. And he would tell that, and he would leave that place. Because one should not remain in the place where Vaishnava is blaspheming. He would just make that comment. Just the fact that devotee chanting Hare Krishna Mantra is enough for me to overlook all the other things. And he would leave that place. So one should not hear the blasphemy of the devotee. Uttamadikari is not even interested in blaspheming others. His heart is completely clean. Tomara Rudaya Sada Govinda Vishram, pure heart. And he has attained the realized state of unalloyed Krishna consciousness. According to Srila Rupa Goswami, the association and service of such a Mahabhagavad or perfect Vaishnava are most desirable. We should always aspire, Ami to Kangal Krishna Krishna Boli Dhai Tava Pache Pache. So many things. Ekaki Amar Nahi Paye Bolo Harinama Sankirtane Tumi Kripa Kori Shraddha Bindu Diya Deha Krishna Nama Dhani. So in the heart, a disciple should always cry for the association of his pure devotee spiritual master. Guru Maharaj, I want your association. Without you, I am incomplete. My existence has no value. I am useless, fool, rascal, most fallen. Please be merciful to me. योग्यता विचारे किछु नहीं पाही तुम्हारा करुणा सा करुणा न होइले कांदिया कांदिया प्राण न राखे. Like that sincere feeling a disciple should have towards Guru, because Guru is so pure. He is delivering thousands and lakhs of people just by his merciful glance, just through his teaching, through his welfare activities for the whole world, all the jivas. So one should desire, I want association of pure devotee. And we should associate with equals, friendship, but aspiration should be for association of pure devotee. Other devotees are around us anyway. We should be friendly, we should serve them, but the desire to associate with pure devotee spiritual master should be there. And every opportunity to get his Vapu association also should be sought. One should be very enthusiastic for that. One should not remain a Kanishta Adhikari, one who is situated on the lowest platform of devotional service and is interested only in worshipping the deity in the temple. Abhi thoda discussion different hai. Who is Kanishta Adhikari now? One who is worshipping deities and thinking Lord is here only and hell with the devotees. He disrespects devotees and he has so much respect for deities. Hey, Bhagwan idhar hai. उसको भगवान उसको और किधर दिख ही नहीं रहे, सिर्फ वो deity में दिख रहे. That is his qualification also, but this is not a good high level consciousness also. So you understand there are different ways of Kanishta Adhikari, because His Holiness Giriraj Maharaj says there are not just three categorization, Kanishta, Madhyam, Uttam. इसमें भी तीन है. That's why Kanishta, Madhyam, Kanishta, Uttam, Kanishta. Kanishta, Madhyam, Madhyam, Uttam, Madhyam. Kanishta, Uttam, Madhyam, Uttam, Uttam, Uttam. You understand? It's a gradual. ऐसा नहीं कि आज रात को मैं सोया, कल सुबह उठा, अरे मैं तो मध्यम अधिकारी बन गया. Overnight ऐसे नहीं होता वो. Gradual होगा वो. है कि? It's a gradual thing. So one has to. So now this is like somewhat that, let's say this is like Madhyam Kanishta. Second initiated है वो, is worshipping deities. लेकिन कनिष्ठ ही मेंटालिटी है उसका, और डिवोटी के साथ झगड़ा करता है. And then he is worshipping the deities with full faith. Krishna is here, but he cannot see Krishna anywhere else. In devotees he cannot see. So he is like something like Madhyam Kanishta you can say, or Uttam Kanishta you can say, but he is not yet Madhyam Adhikari, because he is only interested in worshipping the deity in the temple. So I heard his example is there. So any question? Because only 5 minutes are remaining. Let's see if questions are there. This will continue tomorrow.
Hare Krishna. So you have told that we should write from envy and not blaspheme. So how to write from envy? How to get rid of envy?
By so many things. Basically, personally, we should not be running after sense gratification. To the degree we are running after sense gratification, grossly or subtly, to that degree we have envy in our heart. And also that 9, 11, 23, Purusho Ramacharitam, that verse, you can read the whole purport. How everybody is envious in this world of others. And the solution therein given is constant hearing and chanting of the Lord's glories. So then one will get rid of envy. Yes. Any other?
Just like it is written here, one should mentally respect one who has got first initiation. But we have been taught like we should.
I already told. It is from the viewpoint of Madhyam Adhikari. If you are a Madhyam Adhikari and somebody who has got first initiation, he bows down to you, you may not physically bow down. You may not. Not that you cannot. You can. If you want, you can. You can do also. But not necessary. But in the mind, you must. That is from the viewpoint of Madhyam Adhikari. All the others, everybody else should bow down also. Yes. Any other?
Like you said that real Diksha is second
Spiritual
initiation.
initiation.
Second initiation. So like it means that everyone should go for it.
Yes. But after first.
But I have heard that like that Harinam initiation is like sufficient to go back to Godhead.
Yes.
And if someone
But
is
if you chant properly, 27,648 holy names, 16 good rounds, good, then you can do. If you have full faith in holy name, you can do.
and second decision is only taken by those who are doing DT seva.
Yeah, so everybody should do DT Seva. Grahasthas, it is compulsory. Grahastha Dharma means deity worship, charity to sadhus, Atithi, welcoming, Atithi Dharma. So these are some of their important dharma in Grahastha Dharma. So they must, all Grahasthas should be second initiated. And how can Brahmachari who are teaching Grahastha, they are first initiated only. They should also be second initiated. Everybody should be second initiated. Dvija, Brahmana, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, traditionally they were all second initiated. Dvija just doesn't mean Brahman. Dvija means second birth. First birth, seminal birth by mother and father. Second is birth by Guru, Upanayan Sanskar. So traditionally all children in childhood only would get Upanayan and Diksha. That means directly Gayatri mantras from age 8 or whatever. So that only Brahmana, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas all would go. So we should also get Brahman initiation. And then afterwards, many will be told to go for deity worship because he is not second initiation. He should. It is good for him, and requirement of pujaris is also there. But sometimes, rarely, somebody may be told, no, you go for preaching. So he may not get into deity worship so much. But he should try also to do.
Guruji, in ISKCON, women are also given second initiation. In scriptures, it is mentioned, like I've heard that basically Prabhupada basically started in like new thing. It is basically women are not given second initiation.
It seems like that.
And Guruji, like how to like it is written there, but we don't do it, like mentally offer. So how should we mentally offer?
For that first you have to become Madhyamadikari, na Prabhu? When you become Madhyamadikari, Krishna will reveal from heart.
How Madhyamadikari is like mentally?
I'll tell you, you think of your mother. You got her picture in mind? Yeah. So like that, you bow down in mind. अब एक गुलाब जामुन खाइए मन में खाया कि नहीं खाया नहीं खाया डोंट वरी ऑफर्ड है वो आपको ऑफरिंग वाला खिला रहा हूँ आपके मन में ठीक है मेरे मन से आपके मन में ऑफर्ड गुलाब जामुन दे रहा हूँ खाइए है ना तो ऐसे ओबिसेंस भी देगा मन में टेस्ट नहीं आया रात को सपने में आएगा Yes.
So, what is the definition of pure devotee? Many times we heard of one who follow pure devotee is a pure devotee.
Huh?
One who follow a pure devotee is a pure devotee.
Yeah, so, it is like you are driving cycle, but your truck. If you catch hold of a truck while driving cycle, क्योंकि आप साइकिल होते हुए भी you are going with the speed of truck. You are cycle man only, but you are truck. You are going with the same speed. But छोड़ देंगे तो then again you are cycle man. Then again 10 km, 20 km per hour. If we catch it, then 60, 80 kilometers per hour. So that way, following pure duty, that time you are pure devotion. You are performing pure devotional service, even though you are impure. When you are following pure duty. Otherwise, you are impure also, and you are practicing mixed devotional service also. But at least when you are following him, you are practicing pure devotional service. But otherwise, pure devotee is very advanced. All the scriptures, Bhagavatam speaks so many characteristics of them. Titikshava, Karunika, these are external symptoms. And internally, Maya Anandena Bhavena, Bhaktin Kurvanti Yedudam. With undivided attention, they do bhakti for me. Lord Kapila is telling. So Krishna also says so many characteristics, isn't it? मय्येव मनादस्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसस्यसि मय्येव अतऊर्ध्वं न संशय. Those who are always thinking of me in their mind. Yes.
Krishna, I have a related question. Like in ISKCON, many times if some devotee is aspiring for initiation for so long, maybe 8 to 10 years also, and he may not get, and he has taken one initiation or second, he may not. So why these way of respecting a devotee is based on his external, like at least in ISKCON it is known that very senior devotees might not get this designation time.
Designation time means what?
Designation at time.
Second initiated or like.
That is not important. Accepting disciple accepting guru in mind, in heart, is the initiation, real initiation. तो वो होना चाहिए disciple की तरफ से. And the guru may not give immediately for several reasons that we have to find out from guru only. Some gurus, like mood of gurus are different. As I said, philosophy, all gurus speak the same, but the mood of different gurus is different. Like I have heard from His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj, he says that all my disciples should go back home, back to Godhead in this very life only. That's what he keeps praying in front of all the deities. So that's why he will choose also on very high level. He will not just choose somebody chanting for 1 year, 2 years. He will, जैसे सोना जब आँख से गुजरता है ना, तो फिर वो चमकता है, पूरा उसके impurities melt होते हैं. So he will, those who aspire from him, they will have to go through some hardships like that. उनका नम्रता दिखाना पड़ेगा. He stresses so much on तृणादपि शुनिचन. So they have to show humility. अरे मेरे सब बैचमेट्स का दीक्षा हो गया, सबके गुरु हो गए, हमारा हो ही नहीं रहा है. तो उसको वो नम्रता दिखानी होगी कि उनके सामने झुकना होगा. और कभी कभी बोलेंगे अरे प्रभु आपका तो दीक्षा, मेरा तो सेकंड दीक्षा भी हो गया, तो इसका हुआ ही नहीं. तो उसको नम्रता दिखाना होगा अपने लाइफ में. अरे बोल के नहीं चलेगा तृणादपि शुनिचन, मैंने 10,000 लेक्चर दिए तृणादपि शुनिचन, वो नहीं आपको लाइफ में. So different gurus will have different stand. I heard His Holiness Rampa Swami Maharaj gives after 6 years of chanting 16 rounds. I have heard. I don't know details, but I have heard. 6 years जब करना होगा कम से कम 16 माह, तब महाराज देख दिशा है. अलग अलग different gurus. Jayadvaita Maharaj तो did not give only. He gave in all to 3 people only. और बाद में बंद ही कर दिया. उनका अगर बायोडाटा आप पढ़ेंगे, इंट्रोडक्शन आप क्लियरली पढ़ सकते हैं. His Holiness Jayadvaita Swami Maharaj is a Diksha Guru in ISKCON and he does not accept disciples. वो उसमें next line है. He is a Diksha Guru in ISKCON and he does not accept disciples. यानी clear. जैसे कोई सुनेगा and he is a Diksha Guru, अच्छा, and he does not accept disciples. He does not accept. तो मैं इनसे aspire नहीं कर सकता. अलग अलग गुरुज का अलग अलग स्टैंड है, जो भी रीजन. We have to respect individuality and they have the right. They may decide. They may have whatever their moods. है कि नहीं? जैसे आपका भी कुछ एक मूड रहेगा, कोई आपको फॉर्सिबली आपको उसका एकदम अपोजिट बताएगा, तो आपको अच्छा नहीं लगेगा शायद, है कि नहीं? जैसे आपको आमरस अच्छा लगता है और कोई आपको करेला का जूस पिला रहा है कि नहीं, तो आपको अच्छा लगेगा. अबे अरे तो अत्याचार, you will not be happy. So like that. We should respect all gurus also. ठीक है. आपको अगर वो सब नहीं बैठ रहे, आप उसमें फिट नहीं हो रहे, तो किसी और से ले लो. And somebody else में से नहीं, मैं वेट करूँगा, no problem. जितना भी वेट करना पड़े, no problem. वेट करेगा.
So Guruji, like it may happen that first initiated devotee is much more advanced than second.
Yeah.
So, but we have to respect according to the standard mentioned.
ये मध्यमाधिकारी के लिए है. आपको सबको बाउ डाउन करना ही है, आपको कंपलसरी है. आप मध्यमाधिकारी हैं तो you will not bow down. तो that external जो होते हैं उसके ऊपर कुछ ये नहीं, that is not so important as far as our main respect, internal respect is concerned. Just like when His Holiness Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj came, he was already a Vanaprastha and he was looking for Guru. He wanted to take sannyas also. In first meeting only Prabhupada asked him, so you are going for pilgrimage, what is the reason? So I want to have Guru, I want to take sannyas. Prabhupada said, I will give sannyas. So after some months Prabhupada decided to give him sannyas. So in GPC meeting Prabhupada said, so I want to give the sannyas to Gaur Govind Das. So is that okay? And immediately GBC member said, but Prabhupada is a neophyte. One GBC said, Prabhupada said, you are a neophyte. I have decided to give sannyas. Any objection? No. Prabhupada said, make the danda ready. Yes, तब डंडा बनाने लगे. नहीं तो उनको लगा आपने डंडा पड़ना है. पहले तो एकदम उत्साह से Prabhupada asked, Prabhupada is a neophyte. Prabhupada said, you are neophytes. And true also. He was in search of यू आर वेरी एडवांस सोल, बचपन से ही गोपाल जी की सेवा करते आए हैं, वेरी एडवांस सोल।
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Is like Harinam initiation. So the initiation itself means like it initiates like in a spiritual
Beginning.
So like before first initiation, so the bhakti what we are doing. So
Preparation. If you are entering in IIT, you are preparing for IIT.
it is like a bhakti shukruti or it's a bhakti itself like
Bhakti only. Main initiation is in the heart.
like
Externally, even if you are initiated, one disciple got initiated by Prabhupada. Next day he started breaking 4 regulative principles and did not chant. So disciples told Prabhupada, yesterday this Prabhu you initiated, he is not chanting Hare Krishna. Prabhupada said, I did not initiate him. No, Prabhupada, you gave him beats and you initiated him. Prabhupada said, I did not give him initiation. No, Prabhupada, you gave him such and such name. Prabhupada said, I did not initiate him. If he is not following the rules and regulations, आपने जो देखा कल वो दीक्षा था ही नहीं, क्योंकि रियल इनिशिएशन इज इन द हार्ट. दिस फेलो इज चीटिंग. आफ्टर नेक्स्ट डे ऑफ इनिशिएशन ही स्टॉप चैंटिंग, ही स्टार्टेड ब्रेकिंग फॉर इट. तो मैंने उसको दीक्षा दी है. वो तो ऊपर सुपरफिशियल थिंग चीज हो गई.
like somebody inspiring from some spiritual master for initiation. So you have to like it's there in the heart actually. So and he tries to follow also. He hears lecture and follow, but because the condition is still one is not able to follow the expectation Guru Maharaj has.
Why can't he follow? In ashram devotees it is always easy. Alone may be difficult, but we are supposed to be in the ashram devotees. Why it is difficult?
Like Guru Maharaj like expectations we can.
What expectation? He is not thinking that you should cry tears, keep 2 buckets, 6 liters here and 6 liters other. He is not expecting that. He is just saying that we chant, try to chant Hare Krishna. What? Guru doesn't expect high-fi things from his disciple.
His Holiness Radha Maharaj. So Maharaj.
That is what before initiation he may make people wait. ऐसा नहीं कि वो अभी दीक्षा हो गया, so all of you should cry now in chanting. That he doesn't say.
The Maharaj expectation from everyone, those who are aspiring from him, Maharaj कुछ नीचे ना. So actually Maharaj really follows that and he expects from everyone also. But in our stage actually sometimes externally we try but inside no we are not there.
That externally only he is saying. At least externally show through another fiction. Internally कौन measure करता है? Externally follow very good. आपके क्या वो राजा महाराजा उनके कोई डिसाइपल ऐसे अंडर मीटर डाल के देखते हैं कि इंटरनल है कि नहीं, ह्यूमिलिटी टॉलरेंस. ऐसे तो उनके पास भी नहीं, किसी के पास नहीं मेजरमेंट के लिए. दैट इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट. यस. Last question I think. Then other remaining questions tomorrow.
Like it is given in scriptures that unless one is initiated by a guru, so his mantra is vifala.
संप्रदाय विहीनाये मंत्रस्ते विफलमतः. संप्रदाय के बाहर, तो हम संप्रदाय में हैं. ऐसे नहीं बोला कि गुरु को स्वीकार करने के पहले सब विफल है. संप्रदाय के बाहर रहकर कोई कुछ मंत्र जप कर रहा है तो वो विफल है. हम तो संप्रदाय हैं, ब्रह्मनाथ गौड़ी संप्रदाय. इट इज नॉट विफल, इट इज सफल. इट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड फिलॉसफी प्रॉपर्ली.
So what happens like if what is the difference between like one is chanting before Diksha and one is chanting after Diksha?
See, it depends on the attitude and all that. Externally देखा जाए तो it's like preparation. And does that preparation go waste? Whatever you all prepared for IIT, JEE and whatever, is it all waste after second year, third year of engineering? It is always a beneficial thing, isn't it? In fact, sometimes the student might have just got somehow in IIT and somebody tried for 3-4 years and he studied like anything for entrance exam. When he enters in IIT, he has a very powerful, solid background. क्योंकि इतना 3-4 साल उसने IIT JEE के लिए इतना slog किया, he will be very powerful also. So it's no waste at all. Nehavi Kramana Shosti. On this path, there is no loss or diminution. Even little endeavor delivers one from greatest danger. Just don't remain superficial devotee. अरे दीक्षा के लिए वेट करना पड़ता है ये हो. ये थोड़ा ना कहीं क्राइटेरिया. Prabhupada, how much founder Acharya? 1922 to 33. 11 years. Is there anyone here? 11 years chanting 16 rounds and is not getting initiated. कोई है? कौन है? कोई नहीं. Founder Acharya himself 11 years. Prabhupada से क्या सीखते हैं हम? नहीं Prabhupada, आप 11 years हो गए. मैं तो 1 साल भी नहीं रुक सकता. मैं तो गुरु की पकड़ के नहीं, मुझे 5 महीने में दे दीजिए. ऐसा थोड़ा नहीं होता. These superficial things are important, not important in bhakti. Deep core, what is the attitude? Advancement depends on the attitude of the follower, not the superficial. कौन कब initiated हुआ? जैसे हमारे मंदिर में आए तो लोगों को पता नहीं चलता मेरा कब दीक्षा हुआ है, इसका कब हुआ है. उनको तो लगता है कि ये डिवोटी टॉलर देन सुंदर शंकर और राधे शंकर, ये मोर एडवांस्ड होंगे. और वो हो सकता है वो राधे शंकर के 7-8 साल के बाद भक्ति में है. समझ रहे हैं? ऐसे सुपरफिशियल थिंग्स ऊपर नहीं होता है सब. लॉर्ड सीज इनसाइड. क्या है इसका एटीट्यूड? दुर्योधन का भोग न खाए रोके शाप विदुर गरम. लॉर्ड सीज इनसाइड. हु इज हम्बल, हु इज लविंग. ये सब हमारे इंस्टीट्यूशनलाइजेशन के कारण ऑल दिस प्रॉब्लम्स का सब कंपैरिजन करते हैं. जैसे आईआईटी वगैरह सब मटेरियलिस्टिक मेंटालिटी लगे हम आते हैं. अरे हमारा हमने सबने आईआईटी जेईई साथ में प्रिपेयर किया, सब आईआईटी में प्रवेश किए. इधर लेकिन वैसे इनिशिएशन में नहीं हो रहा है. हम सब एक साथ ही आए, संकल्प उत्कर्ष अटेंड किया. इन सब का बैच कब हो गया? हमारे गुरु महाराज दे ही नहीं रहे. फाइनल ईयर पास आउट हो रहा हूँ, जॉब लग गया, गुरु महाराज दीक्षा का नाम ही नहीं. ऐसा थोड़ा नहीं होता कुछ कैलकुलेशन. यानी गुरु को अपना नौकर ही बनाने का. देते क्यों नहीं, देते क्यों नहीं, देते क्यों. तो ऐसा नहीं होता. It should be humble servant. If you are aspiring for even for that matter, even that Eklavya and all, such a third class disciple, he also गुरु ने डिनाई किया तो एक तरीके से वहां से तो चले गए. हम तो गुरु के नहीं आपको देना ही होगा, देना है. जोर जबरदस्ती नहीं करना होता. नम्रता से उनके आज्ञा को शिरोधार्य करके उनके आज्ञा के अनुसार चलना चाहिए. फिर वो जब दीक्षा दे तब दे, उससे क्या लेना देना. अपने मन में स्वीकार कर लिया उनको और उनने भी मन में स्वीकार किया होगा, टेस्ट कर रहे होंगे तो बस. और इतने कंपटीशन करके जाएगा, कहाँ जाएंगे आप? कोई एनवी भी हो जाएगा. अरे ये सब ना हमारा दीक्षा हो गया, वो सब रह गए पीछे, हमने एडवांसमेंट कर लिया. तो ये तो एनवीएस फेलो है. क्यों दीक्षा क्या हुआ उसका? उसका दीक्षा एनवी में हुआ है, भक्ति में नहीं. So one has to be clear about bhakti path, not all these superficial things. Superficial things. ठीक है, रिमेनिंग टुमारो. श्री उपदेशामृत की जय. श्री रूप गोस्वामी पाद की जय. श्री प्रभुपाद की जय. समवेत गौर भक्तवृंद की जय. निताय गौर प्रेमानंद. हाँ तो tomorrow time.
Tomorrow what time? Second half we can assemble. Tomorrow morning 6 to 9 we will be there. Second half. 3 to 6. So the provision take prasad at 4:30. So either it can be 4:30 or after 4:30, or either it can be from 2:30 to 4:30 and then 5:30 to 7:30. Something like
Your
that.
prasadam is at 2 o'clock.
Or we can have at 1 o'clock also.
Then we would have 1:30 to 4:30. I don't know, but otherwise worst come worst, this time is there 5:30 to 8:30. Yeah.
तो कुछ हम प्रोग्राम बाकी सब लोग रेडी हैं?
How many have difficult? What time you are deciding? 1:30 to 4:30. So how many have difficulty? 1:30 to 4:30. Nobody has. Nobody has any program now. Some program is in the evening. So okay, but I think that Mataji is the only one.
They have to check.
All others are here.
Check करके बताइए.
23 में से all are here.
हाँ